Come and get started on a new mission, a new direction, a new intention. Welcome to 5.8G Alive at Connections 50 Plus. I am Terri Joseph Brathwaite.
And I am Jennifer Gibbons Joseph, catering to all your prospects in the third act of life.
Economic well-being, social gratification, personal fulfillment.
Join us on Wednesday at 6 p.m. on Connections 50 Plus Facebook page, YouTube channel,
and on Gael the Caribbean. Good afternoon, good evening. Happy Christmas Eve, everyone. It's Wednesday, the 24th of December, Christmas Eve. Welcome to Connections 50 Plus 5.8G Alive. I'm Terri Joseph Brathwaite, one of the co-creators of Connections. With me as usual.
Hi, good evening, everyone. It's Christmas Eve, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day and evening. Welcome. I'm Jennifer Gibbons Joseph, the other co-creator of Connections 50 Plus.
Okay. So listen, we're busy this afternoon, huh? We're well busy. And we are in family community. We're going to be talking about how we spend Christmas. What are we planning for Christmas? And Jennifer, we're going to start with me talking to a special guest who I won't introduce as yet because you'll see the person just now. So let's get in tune, and then you'll see another segment with Jennifer, and then we'll get back together. So let's get in tune. Merry Christmas. Okay, viewers. So I've been telling you all that I have my sister coming for Christmas, and in this episode, we are talking, it's Christmas Eve, so we're preparing for Christmas Eve and all that kind of stuff. So my sister did come for Christmas, and what better way to talk about how families spend Christmas Eve than have my big sister join me to talk to you about Christmas. So I want to introduce my big sister, Joanne. Joanne.
Hello, Terri. Hello, people. Finally. Okay.
So this is one of our biggest fans. So, Joe.
Yes.
Welcome to Connections 50 Plus.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, let me start by saying this. I know you have been looking at us from day one. We'll get into Christmas traditions and stuff like that. And yes, and my sister and son, what do you think of the show?
I love it. I think it's quite the show. I learn a lot, and I mean I am of the 60 plus cohort.
Yeah.
It's always very interesting. You make me laugh a lot, right? And the new tidbits that you all share.
Our reels? You
Yes.
like the reels?
Yes, I like the reels.
Okay.
Of course,
Great. And you looked at my interview about me.
Yes, I
And
did.
you are someone who's known me all my life.
Mhm.
Do I know myself?
Yes, you most certainly do. And you most certainly do know yourself. Yes, I must say, a lot of insight.
So, well, at least you got it from somebody who's known me every single day of my life. And
Yeah, everything was spot on. No lies were told.
I told you all. I
Yeah,
told you
no
all.
lies were told.
Okay. So, Joe, you are home for Christmas. What does that mean to you?
All right, that means, well, for one, a break from the cold. Okay.
Is it?
I have no idea. I even forgot that it was December. I had to look at my calendar to see what month we were in because when I'm in Trinidad, it's Christmas time. It's not a month.
It's not a day or a date.
Right.
It's
a season,
yeah.
And I mean, this year I think I'm missing mommy more than most years for some reason. It's just that feeling because
We
usually
over the tree, huh?
right, and typically I would have gone and spend the first week with her
Yeah.
preparing and stuff like that. And that was a whole scene. But I have you, so.
Great. Great. And I know one of the fun things is you all know that I love cooking. I treat cooking as a chemistry experience. But Joanne is a chef.
Right.
Joanne is a chef. And one of the things when she was coming for Christmas, I got lazy and I started to have a caterer do a lot of my stuff. And she said,
This year, we're cooking. Enough of this. Please, let's cook.
and Joanne came up with a menu. Joanne, what are you looking forward to eating?
Yeah, Sunday lunch.
I don't know what you come up with this Sunday
Turkey
lunch.
in the traditional style, real ham with a bone in it, right? Fresh callaloo, fresh pigeon peas, rice, homemade bread for the ham, and chow chow. And they better have chow chow, okay? I know people say they have chow chow when you look at it as hot chow. That is not chow chow.
I'm piccalilli.
Okay, here we go. So now she tells me.
Go make it.
All right.
No, but when you think of Christmas, because I know from our growing up, our tradition, where does that food thing, where do you think it comes from?
From our history, we have our ancestry is all about cooking. There wasn't much else that they would do, so cooking was a social event.
Yeah.
I remember Christmases when my grandmother would actually bake breads in an outdoor oven, a mud oven, was it?
No, it was a barrel with fire on top and fire
See,
below.
and I mean, we didn't know we were allowed to watch from the perimeters. We didn't handle that kind of stuff, but we learned a lot.
There was bread and ham and the coconut cookies.
Yeah.
Which I swear we have to try and duplicate those
Right.
cookies.
We'd have to use lard.
Yeah. Cooking.
It's straight up. Hello. But yes.
Yeah. No. It was really all about family getting together and sharing a massive meal, because I don't have a clear memory of a lot of gift giving amongst extended family.
No,
and
gift giving was
everybody got
always
one
within
gift.
within the home unit,
Yeah.
And more than cooking too, it was also celebration, end of year, right? That was our excuse to just let our hair down and party.
Yeah.
The concept of right through, meaning lying by people from the day to the next day. Sun come up and it's still out in the streets. And that was the only time that us children were allowed to go and lie with the adults.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
So,
that's amazing.
That's we bring that with us. So I came for some more of that.
Yeah. And we were talking today about, the visiting and connections, because, we talk a lot about the need to keep communities and visit.
Go by people.
People think it's a you're passing and they can't drop in. I think post-COVID, we've stopped dropping in. You have to make an appointment. You have to
call before you come. Right.
And some people are in the area, but I didn't know if you would be home, so I didn't bother. And they calling you when they get home to say they were in the area.
And I mean, when we grew up, it wasn't about calling before they knew we were coming. They prepared for us, right, at the house phone. But nobody is like, okay, we're on the way. We reach when we reach.
You made that plan about a week in advance.
And same when they came by and they took turns, my parents took turns, Families would come to us. This day, we would go by a certain family the following day, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And lots of drinking. That's where I learned to drink.
And I think that's the responsible place where you have to train your children to drink. Your children should learn to drink with you.
Yeah.
Not out in the street with strangers.
Right.
Let the children learn to drink with you.
Right.
So, and that's why I could appreciate a good bottle of wine and a good glass of brandy and a good glass of scotch and a good glass of rum and
Yeah,
a
our
shot of
parents really
anything.
made a big effort to make sure that we were happy during Christmas.
Yeah.
During that end of year celebration, that was significant,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah. And I remember we all got, at Christmas time, we got the new shoe, a new pajama, and a new outfit,
That's right.
and a toy.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I forgot about the pajamas.
Yeah, from Debbie's.
Debbie's.
The store in Galton Center.
That was the name of the store.
Debbie's.
Wow.
It's Debbie's. The shoes from Stevens
Mhm.
and the pajama from Debbie's.
Okay. I don't remember Debbie's, but I remember new pajamas.
Yeah. You know, but that visiting, I know you live in Brooklyn, and is there any Christmas tradition
Mhm.
that you've developed?
Basically, yeah, the same over the years. I would be the one to cook. Everybody would come by me. You know,
Yeah.
I have nieces, nephews, good friends. It would be my house. And then I realized day after year, but wait, it's just me cooking. I'm kind of tired. Can we go by somebody else? They'd be like, yeah, but it's not. And music too, you know?
Yeah.
You must have the
The sound of
appropriate music,
Christmas. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Sound of Christmas. That is a thing, right? He's singing all the carols, he's singing all the words to all the songs. Parang. It's that special feeling, and that carries you on this wave of joy all month long, basically.
Yeah. Jackson 5, Frank Sinatra, Salso Christmas
Mhm.
albums.
Those were the ones,
Those were the 3
right,
LPs
that we
at
owned
that
and
time.
played.
And then
And then you had
Daddy had
Radio Christmas.
the Moonlight Serenaders, Parang, with all the old men with no teeth
Yeah.
singing Parang. And no, it was I gave you all the joke about going through all the CDs and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
that LP unfortunately was one of the ones that was encrusted in mold and couldn't be saved. But you know, I
And you
think
could tell we be talking to an appropriate cohort because nobody would ask what's an LP, right?
yeah, I mean,
Okay. Record.
well, LP,
Right?
you know. So really, you know, you really look at what we do now, and I tell everyone that, but you know it, my life is 6 months of the year, October to March, Christmas into Carnival. And it's food, it's music, it's family, it's friends, it's people that you love.
Popping up.
It's not a lot of things.
Mhm.
It's not a lot of things. And I think even now, we don't have a tradition of gift giving, but the gift is really the presence.
Yeah.
The presence and having the family together and creating this whole feast.
And don't forget decorations. Christmas tree.
You
Right?
know, and I didn't pick up that too much.
Well, you have always have your Christmas tree, even though it's different.
But
No.
I'm saying, yeah, no, I
Yeah,
have
Christmas tree
and my
and
crash.
it's suspended.
And my crash.
And the crash.
Yeah.
We had our Christmas tree. We used to have a traditional Christmas tree, and then when my parents got conscious, I think that was what, in the late 70s, after Black Power movement, they started doing a local Christmas tree with
we used to have
the branch painted.
Yeah.
And that was our Christmas tree.
Yeah, we used to have the pine, the foreign tree.
Right. And then he was like, yeah,
tree.
we don't have snow in Trinidad, so that's it. No
And it's
snow.
painted with oil paint. Yeah.
Painted white.
So there was no
Decorated.
cotton on it, but there was oil paint on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know? No, I love Christmas, and I love the fact that we have those traditions, and I really do love the fact that you are here, because at Christmas time I miss my family. I miss, because we all spread all over the place, and everyone has their family, their kids, and so on. So sometimes I feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And yes, I feel overwhelmed by the Braffets.
Slightly.
Who I love dearly. I love them dearly. But it's really, really great to have You get. So this meal that we're doing,
Mhm.
all right? My sister has caused me, she came armed with 2 mako turkeys.
Sent 2 turkeys and a ham.
2
I
mako
was like, you have
turkeys
no excuse.
that I had to deal with, that had to be seasoned according to tradition.
Mhm.
Had to make my compound butter, and I was elbow deep inside the turkey.
Good.
This butter and the leg of pork.
Right.
And oh, she wanted provision.
Yeah. So I got mud to deal with.
And when was it? On Monday, we went looking for provision, and there was no provision to be found in the urban setting. So where did we go?
All the way to Valencia.
Valencia.
That was yesterday, actually. It seemed
No.
like it was Was it Monday?
Today's Wednesday.
Oh, right. Since yesterday. The days are just one big blur.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that was fun. That was fun. You now looking at Trinidad, we drove west, you drove on the new highway, or Elmina Clark Allen Highway. You had a drive down. She had an exciting adventure. She wanted to drive down the Eastern Main Road through Laventille at
Middle of the
11:99. Yeah.
Yeah.
She, and let me ask you a question, because so many people outside of Trinidad, they depend on social media for your news. And social media is very selective.
Right. Some people, I mean, I
Well,
actually listen to the radio, the actual local
Yeah.
radio.
But being a Trinidadian in Trinidad at this time, how do you feel?
Excited, actually. I'm
Yeah.
very happy. I feel a sense of relief. I have a sense of things to look forward to.
Mm-hmm. You're not afraid somebody jack you up and shoot you?
No, not anymore.
But one of the things is I think you were surprised by how calm and quiet everything was.
Right, well, the
Mhm.
absence of people on the road because,
Yeah.
my history was Christmas time, everybody's out and about,
Yeah.
especially on a Saturday night,
Yeah. Well, it was also the semifinals of
Right,
CONEC,
so everybody had gone,
yeah.
but it being so empty. But not in a bad way,
Yeah.
just remarkable,
Yeah. Nice. So Christmas Day, because big day itself, what are you looking forward to on Christmas Day? I know you want your homemade
Yeah,
homemade
looking
homemade
forward
bread with the wheat
to
and ham and the chow chow.
breakfast with homemade whole wheat bread.
She
and
hasn't talked about
ham.
who making this breakfast, huh?
Go ahead. Us, we make it and ham and tea with milk.
What kind of tea?
Black tea. You have to go to the grocery to get
No, I
Lipton's.
have Lipton's.
Okay, good.
Yes. And what kind of milk? Condensed milk?
Okay, that's well.
Yes.
Well, then, yes.
Oh, guys.
Right? Yeah. That and being able to share that with this family,
Mm.
that will be special. And then preparing for people to come in. And then just the noise, the sounds, the sights, the smells of Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
That was a thing too in our childhood. There's a
Yeah.
certain smell of Christmas. My favorite, my signature one was the smell of apples and grapes, which no longer smell like that.
I think we got accustomed to the smell.
I guess so.
I think we got accustomed to it. Yeah.
Right? When you open that box,
Yeah.
that
We
was a
got accustomed to it.
distinctive smell.
Yeah. Because that was the
Definitely
only time you
Christmas.
smelled it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
For me, it's floor polish, wooden floor polish, and that does not exist again.
pleasant. But it was not exactly pleasant.
It's wooden floor polish. But no, for me, the smells of Christmas revolve around the specific meals.
Mhm.
Ham, black cake, punch of crab. The smells of it when you get those smells.
Right.
and a good baked turkey.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. When you know that the turkey's done, when it
Yeah.
smells a certain
yeah,
way,
yeah.
right? And ham.
With a bone, not boneless. She don't want no boneless.
Right? No spiral ham. That's an abomination for me. So what is
You know,
this?
in New York, she took it.
No, actually, I would go all out in New York. That tradition that you talked about, I would replicate the same thing that we did.
Yeah,
Never substituting.
yeah.
Same hard work, peas from scratch. Not no callaloo. Somebody would bring that because I didn't make callaloo. Right?
Yeah, no.
You know,
We are looking forward to having a really, really, really good Christmas time, you know? And who would you like to say hi to?
hi, in terms of
Anyone. They could be looking on and showing off that you're here.
well, that's a surprise question because I can't even think of one single person because the people that I came to see are here and will be here.
Nobody wants your left back.
They're having fun.
They're looking at you. Tell them hello.
So, hello, ciao. It's very warm. I'm wearing shorts and slippers. Is there snow? I haven't looked at my phone in hours. You know? So yeah. Good luck. I'll see you in the new year. Yeah.
Anyway, no. So this is our Christmas segment of my family's Christmas, and we're gonna hear from Jennifer just now, and we want to really take the time to from the Joseph Bradford family, Joseph family, to really hope and pray that everyone has a phenomenal Christmas.
Yes.
Find someone, anyone. Do not, I know that sometimes people unfortunately would not be with family, but just find someone. You can reach out to a neighbor, you know, go knock a glass.
Yeah.
Bring back the spirit of visiting and sharing a goodwill. Just walk with your bottle of sorrel or pancha creme or water. Just walk with the 2 glasses and something. Call the neighbor. Say, let's have a drink for Christmas.
Neighbor, neighbor. That song is made for a reason. You know, first place you're bored Christmas Day is the neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, John, I'm really, really happy that you're here. I'm
Thank
really
you.
happy you're here. This is going to be I love Christmas. I love Christmas, but it's going to be extra special because I've got my big sis with me.
There you
So,
go.
so we'll take a little break and we'll be seeing you just now when we talk more about Christmas. So take care.
Take care.
Hi, well, I'm Jennifer Gibbons Joseph, the other co-creator of Connections 50 Plus, and you know me by now. Merry, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve, and I know many of you all, like Terri and myself, decorating, cooking, making preparations, and all that. So for the past week, I am all excited because I like to decorate, okay? So coming on to Christmas, this week for me, I want everything in place. So I have been doing a lot. As you know, I am redecorating my outdoor space, and I love an outdoor space. So by today, I just finished putting up lights all around. I pruned my plants. I had the gardener come in and fix up, and I think I'm good. I did some painting, we have to do some last minute painting and last minute putting up some little extra decorations. So I have been doing that. I begged and, roped in, I have to say, my daughter to help me with the lights. Let me give you this too. So my girlfriend came to help me. I couldn't wait on the younger ones to drape these, I have want to drape the top of the pergola. I couldn't wait. So I asked my girlfriend Betty to come and help me. Same age as I am, and we are warned not to go up on the ladders, not to stretch too much, not to do all those things. So we didn't listen. But at least we did half of it. By half time, Betty said, we got scared that she may fall off the ladder, that I can't hold her enough, etc. But we got that done. What I did again, it's Christmas Eve, and I want I just want the backyard clean. And I went now saying I just clip off a few branches from the tree, etc. And as I go to put it in the bag, because it was rush, I always use gloves. I just forgot the gloves in the excitement. And I don't know, I just got stung and my whole hand started to swell up. And I got scared because I said, Christmas Eve ain't catching me by no doctor or any hospital. So I went to the good old, I rubbed it with soft candle and I put one of the wool leaf and it's good. So this is a warning for you all who doing last minute Christmas things within our age group. Just be careful. Have some patience. Don't go rushing doing things that you know you're not supposed to do. Don't go climbing on any ladders. Don't go interfering with only the plants and things and not using gloves. So this is a little warning. Be careful. Don't overdo. But have fun. Just as how I've been having a lot of fun, doing that. So what else can I say? Wishing you all a Merry, Merry Christmas because tomorrow is Christmas. Some of you all may be going to church later. So this is what I plan to do. And those who go into church Christmas Day, what I plan though, I am having a family brunch. So, again, that is excitement. And I want to use the backspace for that. So with the family brunch, what am I? I'm not cooking. I'm not a Terriana, so I'm not cooking. And I chose brunch because brunch, you don't have to be stirring any pot or pulling out things from the oven, etc. So I have the caterer doing major work. And the other things, which is the earlier part of the brunch, which is more of the bread and the sweet bread and the ham and the turkey, and I bought all that. So I'm ready. I bought the plates, I bought the cups, and I want to coordinate and look good, feel good, and have everybody be happy. So that's it for me for Christmas Eve. And let's join Terri Ann and Joanne and chat a bit. Yeah.
Jennifer, you've been very, very busy.
Yes.
Why we going in the market looking for provision and
No,
turkey? You getting interesting.
I order, you know that. So I bought today when Zara passed by Marcy, buy the banana bread, buy some croissants, buy a sweet bread, buy the sliced ham, buy the sliced turkey, buy the juice, the this, the that. And I add that into, I bought my plates and thing already, and I add that into what, Sonia bring in, which is all the other little things more closer to the lunch type things.
Mm-hmm.
And I good. What more you want, Joanne, girl? You have to make this.
I mean, so were the lights ever finished on the cupola, is it? The pagoda?
That is what, girls, I was really scared I'm going to fall in. That is what, Zara, girl, listen to me. Come to finish do for me. To drape, finish drape the top and to put up the lights. That's all I needed for them to do. How long and Terri and how long it took.
Well, they wouldn't have shown up until Christmas Eve or thereabouts. So.
And I say it's just the draping, but I made a little list of all the things, right? I got her. So she finished the draping. I say, we have the lights on, I got to watch. She said, I had to go to work for 7. I said, but Sarah, man, you know that I told you to come early. So she do the lights. Then I had about 3 other things. shift her plans here to this.
So do you do a Christmas tree, Jennifer?
Not
The big
again.
Christmas tree
I
behind
just
her.
I just
You just light
decorate.
up
I
the
don't
bamboo. What is that,
because
bamboo?
I don't have space.
Mhm.
When I had space, I did the
Mhm.
Christmas tree. My space is too small for Christmas tree, but there have a lot of lights outside.
Mhm. Good enough,
Lights
good
on
enough.
if my Christmas tree is out in front, I have a big tree there
Yeah.
that is lighted. My plants have lights in it. I have
And
plenty.
what's on the menu?
My
They'll
menu.
tell you the boat menu.
So,
What the
okay,
caterer doing?
so having 3 different types of breads, right? Which is in on the normal ham and turkey, and I may do some deviled eggs. I just think
All
on
right,
the
it's brunch.
on the caterer side, let me call out. On the morning lunch version, the brunch lunch, lasagna, some veggies, stuffed chicken breast, potato gratin, some cakes, and where's the other one? Something else I'd added in, and not in this list, but along those lines.
Did you say cakes?
Yeah,
Right.
she doing some she does the fruit cakes more like cupcakes.
Yeah.
So that's how she does it. So that and ice cream.
She having brunch. We having
Mhm.
Sunday lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh no, you all have it. No. You having fancy lunch.
We having food. But you know, one thing is clear. We look at it, it's two very different Christmas celebrations, but the commonality is the joy, the excitement, the
course,
food, the
Preparation.
smells, the family, the friends, the getting together. So,
I love it. I love I grew up with Christmas. Christmas for us in the early days as children is parang. We going out with mommy and days. The parang is the ham outside boiling in the petrol tin. It's the dirt oven with all the sweet bread. The community come to. I grew up in a real that community
yeah.
down Carnage,
Mhm.
and we had one person had the big dirt oven, and as children you're running around and they handing you whatever, little things.
Mhm.
So I loved it. I loved it. I continue to love celebrating Christmas.
Yeah.
We are again as family right through. We would get together, everybody. Well, as we get older, you cry your dish and the children, everybody get together. My family has dwindled, but I still love it.
Yeah.
This is the first year, through Terri Ann's encouragement, actually, I invited 2 friends. Well, one, I would say family on the in-law side, and a girlfriend who empty nesters would say.
Yeah.
So that's the first year I extended beyond immediate family. I'm all excited about that.
Mhm.
I still last minute Christmas Eve going to get gifts for the grands. I haven't done that.
Where would
But
you find
those-
gifts for them on Christmas Eve?
We do gifts. Yeah, we do gifts all the time. Before everybody, but now as we get older, we just doing
The children.
the grands. But we within the area now, where the grandchildren, we buy gifts for the children within the area who they play with.
Yeah.
But that is our tradition,
Yeah.
our family tradition.
Jennifer, John and I were talking about something just now on the break, that because our parents network, they line together with their groups of friends, and we as children became friends with those children, and we are calling the names, and those bonds continued. And we on this show always promote, go and visit, stop staying in your unit at home on your own. And that
Or
outreach,
invite somebody over.
invite there is somebody who is an empty nester and it's not too late. It's Christmas Eve. You could still call. As I said, you could
Pass
still
mine in the
call
morning
somebody.
after church or whatever.
Yeah, you could still invite
I
somebody.
totally agree, and I could attest for that because, as I mentioned to Terri Ann and us chatting,
Mm.
again, at this stage, when we reach, especially we are talking to persons within our cohort, right? Prior to that, I mean, it's just 1 year mommy has died. We accustomed because the family was big. Gosh, 7 of us. So
Oh.
it always us and the children. So it didn't need for any friends or anything. We fill up the whole house. We get used to that. But now we're reaching a stage who have passed on, who overseas, the children, and we're not having 7, we're having 1, 2, or none.
Yes.
You understand? So when you get together, there's no 5 sisters, 3 brothers, and the children. It's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
So yes, you will feel it. So if now within our age group, most of us may have 2 or 1, and they're overseas,
Or none.
or none, and yeah, in case it's none, or those who overseas, you end up now, that's it,
Yeah.
you find yourself just alone, and if you're not used to extending that invitation to others, or you're not used to hosting, which I realize is, we spoke about that last.
We were talking about that. That's an art. That's a
That
talent.
is critical, and I didn't recognize it. In talking to Terri, and as I said, we do Christmas differently, but have the same in terms of when we chat. We see the need because we always doing hosting one way or the next.
Hospitality.
It is key. It is key to us, and I think that's why we could connect so good.
Yeah.
But I recognize, and Terri had mentioned it to me, and when I think of my friends, and I think I am plenty friends, and I think of them and I say, but nobody don't do any hosting. When Terri asked me that, and I start to think, I said, but you know something? Really and truly, we go out, don't get me wrong.
We go to third-party places. You go to restaurants.
I mean, by each other.
Yeah, but not in terms of the hosting something and say, hey, I'm having something. But they will always say, Jennifer, you're not having anything.
Yeah. Come by you.
So because of that, we have to recognize those who home alone and accustomed with celebrating Christmas with families have to really check themselves and accept invitation too. That's the other thing. If you're not used to being out on Christmas Day, when somebody invites you, it's quite easily, you could easily say, no, I don't want to go anywhere. I have a friend right now, if she's listening, I have to convince her to go out, leave that house, and go by the family who have invited her over.
Yeah.
Because it is so important, and we can get ourselves very laid back.
Disconnected, not laid back. Disconnected.
And let me tell you, I feel if you miss one, you're going to miss all the others.
Yeah.
It will be easy to say, I don't need to go anywhere. It's all right. What is Christmas all about? I've heard a friend say that. What is Christmas all about? It's only one day. It's a great day.
Yeah, exactly. It's the best day of the year. Yeah.
What is your problem?
Yeah.
They say, you're doing all that for one day. Yes. And let me
2 days, Boxing Day. Christmas is 2 days.
Christmas season. Why not?
Yeah.
Because I'm saying, I am telling you, if it wasn't for Christmas, I would have taken real long to finish that back. Seriously.
Yeah.
But I have that motivation to put up the lights, to change cushions, to do all these things, and be happy.
Yeah.
I believe that some people don't prepare for Christmas and have that Christmas day to enjoy themselves, then they're missing out in life.
Yeah. But critically, community. And we know, and that's what John is saying, why she is home. It is like community, it's a recharging.
I can't believe the dose of Christmas in Trinidad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recharge and go out and our kids have moved on and they have no children, one child, and they all away. Everybody away. There is no other time like Christmas. And like I said, if you don't know the neighbor, go with a bottle and a a bottle of water and 2 glasses and say hello. Do not stay inside and not connect. It is not, it's unhealthy.
Yeah, but don't carry water, whiskey, rum,
Sorry.
wine. It's Christmas
Something.
spirit.
No, but
Right.
there are some people, Joanne, who just, because they've gotten so used to well, nobody come there and go, they wouldn't have prepared. They wouldn't have
Yeah.
prepared. And
But
that's-
it should. I think it's important. And even after the Christmas, now for me, Christmas is Christmas into New Year's, huh?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Just as how I like Christmas, I like the idea of the New Year's too, huh?
Yeah.
Because again, we used to things that didn't get done for the Christmas, we used to finish it up
Yeah.
for New Year's,
Mhm.
you know?
Part two.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's all part of it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Enjoy yourself. So for me, this is a season to be jolly, to be happy, to do things.
Yeah. You can see the excitement in you, Jennifer. You
Yeah.
can see it.
I finish with lights,
It's
I
good to
sat
see
down
it.
in the park, I sat down there and I said, God, this is the life, you know? It's just- all I didn't have is a glass of wine, you know?
Uh-huh.
But I
Yeah.
am good. I'm good. So I am thinking, definitely, I mentioned that in one of our shows that I definitely going to start a little friend circle in January.
Yeah.
Just a few friends, those who see the need to come out and connect.
Yeah, monthly meetup. Yeah, man.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Because reaching this stage, I see there's great need. And because I'm like that, it's not taking anything for me, to invite people, come over, just have fun, do different things. And it helping me too.
You have this space.
Yeah.
So make
Yeah.
use of it. Make use of it.
Yeah.
So no, I'm very, very happy you've got your backyard done and the brunch. I just hope everything goes well because I know this is going out and you are going to be Jennifer. No end time for the brunch. I let the brunch end when it end. All right. Jennifer,
No, but it
end
was,
time
you
on
know
the
why?
event.
Let me tell you how the end time will come. Because the children already, and that's why I do brunch, because they have the other family to,
But your
that.
friends, the extra friends, they don't have to go.
But the
The
extra
three of you
friend,
all could sit down and line.
it will only be with my friend and I. I hope she stays.
Well,
Because
good.
she's trying to be like me too, huh? There's an end time.
Imagine Christmas Day is 6 to 2. That's like
And
or 2
I
to 6.
don't actually, how I know it is that after Christmas, after we spend time by mommy, we go by the in-laws or we go by a friend and you continue until. Now my life has changed. I don't have, we don't knock about as before.
Yeah.
We used to visit, as I said, at Five Sisters, So it continues, as I say, into New Year.
Mhm.
Where everybody have their time for hosting. So it continued.
Yeah.
It's not like that again.
Yeah. But we have to get it back to that way. Even as you said, the friend group or whatever it is. And
Yeah,
I'm blessed to still have that huge family with is about
yeah.
4 generations that's gonna be there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 1, 2,
So,
3,
so
4.
I
Yeah.
guess I'm coming back next year.
Good. And it is important. And if it's not in family, because I know that's unique. But it's really important to people to make that outreach to a name. One friend, two friends. Bring
Yeah.
somebody. Do not spend this entire day in the house. Don't do that.
Actually, I remember or maybe 2 Christmases ago. Joanne and I think she was late. Normally she goes by a family member. Her son wasn't here. This is a friend of ours and one very good friend who follows us also. And I had moved on by next to mommy at that time. So I was in a very small space. And I decided Joanne wasn't far from me and I invited her over and both of us, you
Mm-hmm.
know, we had breakfast together. We had Christmas
Yeah.
breakfast together and we laughed and we talked and we had a good time.
Yep.
And it was both of us, you know.
That's what it is.
But
Don't let the phone spread. And Joanne, you were giving me this story of the friends in your apartment building opening their presents in the common area, and you took drinks over and start the parang.
Bottle and 2 glass.
Yeah, you
And they
know.
were very
I'm
happy.
sure
They
they
were
love that.
surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we've got we have to just think next 5 years. You don't know who is going to be here with you. You don't know where your kid's going to be, where your grandkids going to be, whether you, well, once you're here, and you have to start building the new networks. We talked about that. So the people that would have been there 10, 15, 20 years ago are not guaranteed to be
They're
there
not there.
in the next 5 years. So you have to reach out and begin building new networks. We need it to keep going. Be happy
And
now.
it's important to leave that legacy. Your turn, Terry, and my turn, those who celebrate, all always remember how they celebrated, well, different occasions,
Yeah.
And because of that, now I always celebrate birthdays, because that's what I know.
Yeah.
Months
Same.
before my dad birthday was 15th of September. Wow, I don't remember many people's birthdays. How I remember that? Because he reminded us every year that his birthday's coming up and what he want done. We know that. My mom was the same, the birthday coming up. She need this and she want this done. We celebrated every occasion.
Mhm.
Yes.
The birthday, the anniversary, the Easter, that's how I know it. And it's joy because you're coming together with family and with friends.
Yeah.
So I remembered, and this is one thing I did, and I should mention in doing my decor for the Christmas. I did my mom, again, tradition, must do a floral arrangement. Whether we take out the same flowers and wash it, clean up the same vase or you get a different kind of vase or you wrap a different color ribbon around it.
Yeah.
But we must do over this
Yep.
flowers in the vase for the center table. This is a given, right? We move from all different kind of the plastic flowers to the red flowers to the whatever, right? Her last year spending Christmas, she was at me. Mommy was very good until the end. So she died at 102, so she would have been about 101 at that time. And my sister overseas gave me the rule to go and get the new flowers. So now we're getting the real, thing. So I got a whole new thing, vase, and the grandchildren sat with her and they put it together.
Yeah.
Right? So she had it home by her. And to this year, I decided, you know what? I thought of her again and I said, let me do a big arrangement in her honor. And I had my granddaughter here with me and we put it. And I said, remember when you all did that for me? And she was so happy.
Yes.
You know? So I did a big arrangement, put it in, I overdo it. I didn't do it for the table, I did it. For the entrance, I say enter. So you have this big planter with the
foyer. You did a foyer piece. Yeah.
You see? So when my daughter came to help me here, and she watched it, she's so good. This reminds me of grandmommy. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
I use the big roses she liked. to me, that is legacy.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel,
Legacy building.
yeah, and I felt happy, not sadness. Of course, you know, we all, the death of our parents, you will feel that sadness. But I felt joy,
Yeah.
you know, and that both my daughters could have recognized that, hey, they like your mother,
Nice.
you know. So things like that may sound simple,
Yep.
but it brings joy and I will say appreciation,
Yeah.
you know, of the family and what they passed on to us to give us that. And it wasn't about money.
Never is.
It was
Never is.
not
Never
about
is.
money. It
Never
was
is.
about doing things together and I say, making the house pretty.
And spreading joy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to suit you.
Relationship.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that is what I enjoy about it. And yes, Terry, and I would always advocate for persons to bring friends in and bring other people. You don't have your family with you right now. That's
Bring
okay.
someone
Family
in.
are friends,
Yeah.
you know, people you love and you care about around you. That's your family.
Yeah.
Why not? And it don't have to be plenty. You
Yeah.
know, it don't have to
It could be
be,
one
it
person, like
could
you
be,
talked about you and John having the breakfast.
yeah,
So
and
that
it
is
was quite
the
nice.
that is the essence. No, so we really hope that everyone has a fantastic Christmas. And John, I'm so happy that you were able to join us. I'm happy that you are here.
It was fun.
Yeah.
And Joanna, welcome. I didn't give you a special welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I
Thank you
hope you
very
could
much.
come you know, enjoy my space before you leave
We get
Okay.
there. We get there.
and
We
take
get
a
there.
drink. Take a
Okay,
drink.
so
I
don't
know
make
you're not
that.
walking with water. So,
I'm taking you at your word.
of course, of
I'll take you up
course.
on that.
Anytime. You know,
Yeah.
it's really nice to hang and be with family.
Yes.
And, you know, like my sister overseas is saying she wish she could have been here. We always call do, you know, those overseas, we do a Zoom call and everybody come on board, you know.
Right.
But
Right.
I understand how beautiful it is to have family. And I know how you feel in landing in Trinidad,
Yeah.
you know?
Forgot everything. You know, like I was saying, I was like, wait, what month is it? December, right?
It's Christmas.
Because in my whole being, it's Christmas. That's what it is. It's not December.
Yes, it's
You know?
Christmas time.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Uh,
So I'm glad that everyone got a chance to meet my big sister.
Yes.
So we'll see each other soon. Okay. Great. Jennifer, this was a great Christmas. This is the Christmas is great. Christmas is great. I'm excited. You're excited.
it's a joyful time and a time with family, and it's really, really beautiful for
Yeah.
those who are able to have their family. And if you have family, friends are family too. So, you know, get together, just have fun. If you
Yeah.
find yourself alone home, give a friend a call, and they will be happy to say, come over.
Yeah, definitely. Finish this isolationist approach to life. It's
And
it's
I'm
not
putting it
big of-
out there for those of you all who, if you're speaking with a friend and that friend, you know, alone at home, or even before you, if you know you have a friend would be home alone, give them a call, invite them over, you know, make their Christmas a merry one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So as we go, we really do wish you all the blessings and love of
Yeah.
this Christmas. The Christ child is coming. He's coming tomorrow. Okay. And we really, from my home to yours, from my family to yours, all the best for Christmas.
And the same here, from my family to yours.
Great.
Enjoy it. Have a great, great Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and beyond.
Great. And we will see you all year's day.
Yeah.
Bye. Have a great Great Christmas, everyone. Bye-bye.
50 Plus Tribe and follow us from Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
Thank you for joining us on this Connections 50 Plus 5.8G Alive show.
We hope you enjoyed the lively conversation and look forward to seeing you next week.
Don't forget to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We really love getting your feedback. Bye for now.